Hello friends, welcome back to my class. In today's class, we are going to read second year English poem Polonius' Advice to His Son. Third module, Unit 10. Module 3, Unit 10. Polonius' Advice to His Son by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, he is the greatest dramatist of English literature. He was born in 1564 in London. Parents were John and Mary. To our great surprise and shock, he never went to any college or any school. But he had great, deep insight into human nature. His wit, his wisdom, really unmatchable. He wrote 38 plays. Writing one play is a very difficult task, but he wrote 38 plays. He wrote about all the walks of life, all the aspects of life. He wrote about all the professions. He wrote about kings, emperors. He wrote about queens. He wrote about merchants, warriors, soldiers. He wrote about merchants, whatnot. Nothing is left. So, he is not of an age, but of all times. He is popularly called the God of Avon. The God of Avon, William Shakespeare, great personality, the greatest dramatist in English literature. English language was enriched by William Shakespeare and John Milton. He invented so many words, he coined so many quotations, popular sayings also. Face is the index of mind. Neither be a borrower nor a lender be, like that. The list goes on like this, goes on. Without Shakespeare, there is no English literature. We can say like that. It is not hyperbole. It is not exaggeration if I say without Shakespeare, there is no English literature. Such a great personality. So his plays can be divided into so many categories: comedies, tragedies, tragic comedies, histories, and he wrote wonderful plays like Macbeth, Julius Caesar, King Lear, Henry IV, Hamlet, The Merchant of Venice, and the present poem, Polonius' Advice to His Son. This is taken from his tragedy Hamlet. This is taken from Hamlet, Act 1, Scene 3. Hamlet. So, Polonius, have a look at the title here. Polonius' Advice to His Son. Polonius, advice, it is a noun. If it is S, it is advise, that is verb, it is advice, sa sound. So, noun to his son. Polonius is advising his son. Who is Polonius? Who is his son? We will come to know about that. So, Polonius is the chief counselor of King Claudius. In England, he is the chief counselor of King Claudius. In the court of King Claudius, he is the minister. He is like minister. Chief counselor means minister. His son was Laertes. He was going to France. Why? What purpose he was going to France? To pursue his studies, his further higher studies. To join a university, he was going to France. At that time, French was very dominant. So people used to go to France. Nowadays we are going to the US and the UK. So at that time people were going to France for higher studies, for further studies. Similarly, Polonius' son Laertes was going to France to pursue his higher studies. At that time, both England and France, they were not on good terms. They were like arch rivals. Rivalry was there. So it's a rival country. So how to behave in a foreign country? How to behave in a rival country? What are the do's? What are the don'ts? So he is giving a set of rules. A father is advising his son. How to behave in a foreign country. What are the do's and what are the don'ts? So clear instructions he was giving. So he is very much concerned about the welfare of his son. He is very much concerned about the welfare of his son. So it's like character building. So wonderful poem, Polonius' Advice to his son. Now we shall start the poem now. There my blessings with thee, and these few precepts in thy memory, see thou character. There my blessings with thee, and these few precepts in thy memory, see thou character. Oh my dear son, my blessings are always with you. My blessings are always with you. And these few precepts, these rules, precepts means these rules in thy memory. Thy means here your. So old English, okay? So old English, thy means your memory. Save my instructions, save all these rules. Please register all these words in your memory. Never forget these pieces of advice. See thou character. The first point is what? Character. The first point is character building. So character, have a good character. He focuses on having good character. Character is gold, character is destiny. That's why character is very important. See, one thing I want to tell you, Polonius, he was like the villain in the play Hamlet. He was having negative shade. In spite of having negative shade, he wants to see his son a perfect one, an ideal one. See, so very much concerned about the welfare of his son, Polonius. So he says that, now the next point is, give thy thoughts no tongue. Give thy thoughts no tongue. So think more. And no tongue means here, speak little. Think more, speak little. Nor any unproportioned thought is act. Nor any unproportioned thought is act. So if you want to speak something, if you want to say something, think twice, think thrice, many times. Think before you speak. Think before you speak. Okay? There should be some proper coordination between your thought and your words. So in the lesson, Opportunities for Youth, second lesson by Jawaharlal Nehru, we already read that there should be proper coordination between our thought and action here. Similarly here, Shakespeare, in the form of Polonius, he says that there should be proper coordination between our thought and our words. Okay, so if you want to say something, think twice. So if I say these words, what will be the consequences? What will be the result? So you have to think in this way. So you are going to a foreign country. We are not on good terms. So please remember, whatever you want to say, please think many times. Think before you speak. So wonderful success formula, wonderful success mantra being given by Polonius, being given by William Shakespeare in the form of Polonius. Okay. Now next one. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Okay. He asked his son to be friendly with everyone. Be friendly with everyone. But warns him, at the same time, he warns him not to cross the limits of decorum. Maintain decency. Vulgarity means here. So maintain decency. Never cross the limits of decorum. Be in your limits. Be friendly with everyone, but be in your limits. Be in your limits. Okay? Don't exceed your limits. Don't exceed your limits. Now come to the next one. Those friends thou hast and their adoption tried, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel, but do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new hatched unfledged comrade. Now next point is about friends, making friends. So friendship, you know that a person is known by the company he keeps. A person is known by the company he keeps. Tell me about your friends, I can tell about you. If you are in the good company, you can be good. If you are in the bad company, you can't be good. You can't be good. Never, it's not possible. Similarly, he says that here Polonius advises his son Laertes, be careful while making friends. Be careful while making friends. Be thou familiar. Those friends thou hast and their adoption tried, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel. So true friends are very rare. True friends are rarely found. You can find so many friends around you, but all are not your true friends. All are not your true friends. True friends are very rarely found. So if you find true friends, do not leave them. Grapple them with the hoops of steel. So please stick to them. Stick to them. Never lose them. So how can we know whether he is a true friend or a fake friend? How can we know? Simple test. See, If our purse is full, we can have so many friends around us, but they are not real friends. When we are in adverse times, when we are in difficulties, whoever comes to our help, whoever comes to our rescue, he is our real friend. A friend in need is a friend indeed, of course. So this is a simple test. This is a simple test. Okay, so in that way you test them. If you find true friends, don't lose them, never lose them. So you develop a bonding with them, you develop a strong bonding with those true friends. Okay, wonderful lines. Grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel. Like it should be as strong, that bonding should be as strong as steel. But do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new hatched, unfledged comrade. Every friend is not a real friend. So be careful, be careful. Never, never reveal any secrets to your friends. They may not be real friends. They may not be real friends. They may be your enemies in disguise. That's why you are going to a foreign country. Be careful. So it's about making friendship. Many types are there. Many types of friends are there. Casual friends, business friends, entertainment friends, real friends. So if you find real friend, never, never lose the real friends. Now coming to the next lines. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, be odd that the opposed may beware of thee. Beware of entrance to a quarrel. So Polonius advises his son Laertes to avoid any kind of quarrel, to avoid all disputes. If any fight is there, run away from that situation. Never get involved into any quarrel, any fight or dispute. Be away from any kind of dispute. But if it is inevitable, if it is unavoidable, but being in, be odd that the opposed may beware of thee. If it is inevitable, if the fight is inevitable, you fight like a lion. You fight like a lion. Okay, don't show your back to your enemy. If it is inevitable, better you avoid all kinds of disputes, all kinds of fights, any kind of fight, any kind of quarrel. Never get involved into any kind of quarrel. But if it is unavoidable, don't show your back to them. Fight like a lion in the battle. Fight like a lion. Your enemy, your opponent should be scared of you. So after listening to your name, he should be scared of you. Okay, he should run away from you. So that fear, one should put fear into the opponent. So put that fear into the opponent. If it is compulsory, if it is inevitable, unavoidable, if the fight is unavoidable, so you just fight like a lion. You put fear into the opponent, into your enemy. Wonderful. So give every man thy ear, but few thy voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve thy judgment. Give every man thy ear. Lend your ear to everyone's advice. This man says something, that man says something to you. Okay sir, I will follow. Okay, I will do that. So respect everybody's advice. Respect every person's opinion. Gather every man's opinion. Give every man the ear. Take each man's censure, opinion, but resolve thy judgment. But take your own decision. You have to take your own decision. Ultimate decision goes with you only. The final decision rests with you only. Why? Because you only know about yourself. You only know about your strengths. You only know about your weaknesses. So what to do, what not to do, you only know about your career, about your life. That's why you only take your final decision. So Laertes is given. So father is giving the son full freedom. Take your own decision. Final decision rests with you only. So give censure. So give the ear to everyone's censure. So just respect everybody's opinion, but you need not follow their opinion. You need not follow their suggestion. You need not follow their advice. You take your final statement. You take your final decision. You take your final decision. Okay, I am giving you full liberty, full freedom. I am giving you, my dear son. So Polonius says to his son, dearest son, Laertes, costly thy habit as thy purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy, rich, not gaudy. See here, a minister, well-to-do family bureaucrat. Laertes born with a silver spoon. Father is telling his son, so maintain frugality. So take care of your expenditure. Money management. Now the forthcoming lines are about money management. So first of all, he was telling something about buying clothes. So what kind of clothes we have to put on? We have to wear what kind of clothes? He says that costly thy habit as thy purse can buy. Okay, you can buy costly clothes, no problem. You can buy costly clothes, but not expressed in fancy, rich, not gaudy. But they should not be gaudy. They should not like art. They should not lack taste. The best clothes need not be the expensive clothes. Okay, a best dress means it is not expensive dress. Okay, so eat for yourself and dress for others. Eat for yourselves and dress for others. So they should not look like gaudy. They should not be odd. So best clothes. Put on best clothes. At the same time, best means not the costliest ones, not the expensive one. So think about Paris. Paris is the capital of France. He was going to France, Paris. This is the birthplace of all fashions. Paris is the birthplace of mother of all kinds of fashions. People are very fashionable. People are very spendthrift. They throw money just like that. Okay, so just like water, they spend money. Very spendthrift. But being a rich man, being a minister in the court of King Claudius, Polonius advises his son Laertes, take care of your money, take care of your expenditure. Don't waste your money unnecessarily on clothes. Take care of your purse, he says. And they in France of the best rank and station or of a most select and generous chief in God. Be selective. So while buying clothes, be selective. While making friends also, be selective, he says. And the famous piece of advice, now comes the greatest piece of advice here. Neither be a borrower, nor a lender be. For loan oft loses both itself and friend. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. So you should not borrow money from others and you should not lend money to others. Never lend money to your friends and never borrow money from your friends. Why? Because if you borrow money from others, misunderstanding may arise. If you lend money to others, if you give money to your friends, you will lose both your money and friend also. You will lose both your money as well as friendship also. Misunderstanding may arise. That's why. So better neither a borrower nor a lender be. This has become a world famous quotation coined by William Shakespeare. So this is all about money management. And borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. Borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. Husbandry means what? Money management. The moment you start borrow from others, you will lose grip on money management. How to control, how to save money, how to minimize your expenditure. You will lose grip on money management. You will lose control on money management. You will lose control on your hold on your purse. That's why. So please be careful. Borrowing dulls the edge of husbandry. Your command will go off at that time. This above all, to thine own self be true. Above all. So last but not least. So above all, the most important thing is, my dear son, be true to yourself. Be true to your conscience. Be true to yourself. To the core. Be true to yourself. Okay, what is good, what is bad, you know, you are not a kid, you are not a small kid. Okay, you are grown up. I need not teach you all these things. So be true to yourself and it must follow as the night the day. So follow my advice night and day, day and night. Follow my advice. Okay, these precepts. So in your memory, save in your memory. Thou can't not then be false to any man. So never be false to any man means never cheat anyone. Be true to all. Be friendly with everyone. Be true to every person, whoever you come across. Okay. Be true to others. Be friendly with others. Okay. Farewell, my blessing season this in thee. Farewell, my son. Goodbye, my son. Good luck, good luck. All the best. In this way, he bids farewell to his dearest son, Laertes. Okay. So Polonius, the minister in the court of King Claudius, so he is sending his son Laertes to France for further studies. So I hope that you have enjoyed this poem. It's all about character building. So many useful tips are given by William Shakespeare. Though the poem was written in the 16th century, it is very apt. So the advice is, the pieces of advice, they are very apt. Even today also, this is very apt. That's why, so really wonderful poem. I hope that you have enjoyed this poem. Okay students, we meet again with another interesting lesson. Please take care of yourselves. Please like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. See you very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Jai Hind.